So for you, Sagittarius, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and you have the King of Cups. Very interesting mix. So the quality of your life is getting better, like it is I said. You, Sagittarius, you have someone that is interested in you, but for some reason you, Sagittarius, are not really, you're not actually taking this offer seriously. You know, there's definitely a sense of a person really liking you, but you, Sagittarius, for whatever reason in your minds, you're just like, nah, for right now. The Eight of Wands, okay, the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups is about, you, Sagittarius, are probably thinking about the past and how things didn't work out for you in the past. You tried so hard in past relationships, so why should things work out for you now? Now that you don't really care too much when it comes to getting to know someone else, right? And the answer to that is because you, Sagittarius, were looking in wrong areas, pretty much. You really have to take the time to get to know somebody, right? Ask them questions. A lot of times people don't be getting in relationships with people. They don't know who that person is because they don't really find out, you know. How many people sit up online or meet each other face to face and they don't ask each other questions? They don't, you know what I mean? It's always this trying to act like, you know, no disrespect, but it's trying to act like they Beyonce or Jay-Z or something like this, and like they have it all. And person needs to come to them with a business and stuff like this, and you know what I mean? Like these delusions of grandeur that some people have up in their head. And for you, Sagittarius, a lot of you are really, the way that I see you, Sagittarius, are looking at it, a lot of you, Sagittarius, are looking at yourselves from the perspective of you're not ready to date yet because other people won't see you as individuals that are worthy. And that's not necessarily true at all. This is you, Sagittarius, trying to be realistic. This is you, Sagittarius, trying to be humble and be down to earth and be like, you know, why would people want to be around you? But a lot of you, Sagittarius, don't necessarily really give yourselves enough credit. A lot of y'all, y'all have a very interesting way of showing people that y'all care about them. I will say that. But you, Sagittarius, do care about others, and that you will put in an effort. You know, like I said before, y'all have a real interesting way of showing people that. But you do care about people, and it doesn't go unnoticed. It does get noticed. That's the thing that you, Sagittarius, need to understand. It's just that the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups, this self-doubt scenario that a lot of you are going through, a lot of y'all got to really learn to get over that, because y'all have really sold yourselves short around now. A lot of you, Sagittarius, are trying to be so realistic to the point of delusion. You know, you're trying to really underplay your value, and it's not really doing you any good by underplaying it. You do have value, and it's time for you, Sagittarius, to understand your own value the correct way. Too many people talk about understanding or knowing their value, and it's delusional, right? Understand, are you important? Do you have value? Yes, you have value, okay? Yes, you have value. You are important. Yes, you Sagittarius do have value, but you also have to understand where your value is. In other words, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say to you is, you, Sagittarius, have to understand to, don't be extreme in the sense of thinking you got all this value, treat people any kind of way that you want to, all this, but don't be delusional in the sense of you don't have value, you're not worth anything, right? understand that the people that you have met are not very good options, and that you have to do a better job at being able to decipher who's a good option for you or not. A lot of the people who come to me are not very good options. Do I bash them for not being a very good option? No, I don't do that. Absolutely not. But at the same time, I make a mental note in my own consciousness. Hey, this person is not a very good option for me. You know, you may have little ones. You may have this going on. You know, you may be in debt. You may be disrespectful. You may not necessarily listen to what it is that I have to say. I remember one time I was getting to know somebody, and then the person said to me that they wanted to ask me some questions and find out some things about me, and kept talking about theyself the whole time. But then they would stop and say, hey, I got some questions I want to go ahead and ask for you, and they just kept talking about theyself. It's like, that is not a person that I would see myself with, because that's a person that, to me, that's a person that screams they've got some other thing. They've got some real issues that they need to deal with. They've got some profound issues that they have to deal with, because their mind is seriously fractured. You got some questions for me, but you don't ever ask the questions, right? But then at the same time, you want to get to know each other, but you're telling me everything about you, okay? But you're not investing any kind of time to actually find anything out about me. This is where the disconnect is. So now the Eight of Swords, right? And it's the same thing for you. Know who you are, right? Because the Eight of Swords is about, once you Sagittarius know who you are, it's going to be easier for you to know what it is that you need, what it is that you can tolerate, what you won't tolerate. And also, it will give you a better understanding of what is a good option and what is not. You got a lot of options, but a lot of those options are not very good options, okay? So you have to be able to know how to go about getting brand new, better quality options. The Seven of Wands and the Eight of Cups, that's where this comes in. Meet more people, meet brand new people. Part of the problem that you Sagittarius are having as well is that y'all could be meeting a couple of people, and then you will, I ain't gonna say bounce, but you will be getting to know those people within a couple of people that you met. And then when they turn out, if they turn out to be bums, you'll just be like, well, I don't want to get to know anybody right now. And as good as far as if you want to take some time for yourself, but then you have to get back up on out of here again and still get to know a brand new group of people, right? Or if you could also use the strategy of, if the person turns out to be a bum or whatever the case may be, and you starting to kind of let go of certain people in your own social circle that you're trying to create for yourself, you can immediately go and meet brand new people. But this time around, listen to see if those people are quality individuals. So let's clarify the Eight of Cups. Four of Swords, Five of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Star card. Interesting. Leo and Aquarius. So again, the Four of Swords and the Five of Wands, you're overthinking it. You Sagittarius, so again, like I've been talking about, you're overthinking it. A lot of y'all need to get over the if you have value question. Yes, you do. And you also have to understand, because of your value, when you understand your value, you'll know what to do. You'll have an easier time knowing what to do. When you understand your value, you will know what it is that you're willing to put up with, like I said, what you're not, what to stay away from, right? If you understand your self-worth, when you, Sagittarius, understand your self-worth, you're not going to be with a person where their internal values is different that much from your internal values. If they value dysfunction and arguments, right? Dysfunction and arguments. My eyes twitching. If you engage with somebody who literally values that, and you, Sagittarius, know good and well that y'all don't value that, why would you, Sagittarius, decide to be with somebody who values dysfunction, partying, always being on the scene, trying to farm as much attention as they possibly can to themselves? You're not going to be with somebody like this. You're going to stay away from them. You, Sagittarius, are going to look at those people like, what? Why in the world? So the Four of Swords and the Five of Wands. And then it's going to get to a point where you can't even hang around those people. It's impossible. You're not even going to be able to hang around those people for a long period of time. Because they're going to get upset about things that you say and do, and you're going to get upset about things that they say and do. Soon, almost immediately after knowing. Right? Because what it is I'm seeing here for this reading, a lot of you, Sagittarius, really do need this is pretty much a refresher course on having you, Sagittarius, be able to understand not only your value, but also understand how to choose better, right? How to be able to understand what exactly you may be looking for, okay? That's part of the confusion why, again, things are difficult. They don't quite exactly know what it is that they're looking for. They're looking for a relationship, but they're looking for a relationship based upon peer pressure and not based upon knowledge, knowing yourself to know this is what it is that you find attractive in a person. So if you see these traits in a person, then this is a person that you may want to concentrate that kind of romantic and interpersonal attention on, right? The whole integrity thing, that's some of mine, right? But it takes experience for you to actually understand this. Not only does it take experience, but it also takes failure. It takes success. It takes knowing what it is that you did right, knowing what you did wrong, knowing where you can improve, knowing what they did right, wrong, and where it is that they can improve, so that way the next time when you interact with somebody, you not just swinging in the dark. You actually know, oh, this person ain't trying to look for a job. Yeah, oh, this person doesn't have a business. What does this person do? This person tends to allow their relationship partner to pick up the bill on everything. Nah, that's a dub. Everybody needs to have a means of income. Everybody. This is the reason why it is that, millionaires and billionaires will put their own children to come work for them. So everybody needs a means of income. So this nonsense, this type of nonsense about, being a bum and all of that, having no work ethic, that's a dub. But see, that's what I'm saying, Sagittarius. You'll be able to understand better what it is that you need in a partner when you understand yourself better. All of this stuff is about you. Because the Ace of Pentacles now and the Sun and even the Star card is about how, so when people try to interact with you, and you, Sagittarius, you're going to be able to know when you're getting shortchanged. You, Sagittarius, you're going to be able to know, this is crazy. This type of interaction with a person, they're not really giving me any kind of real long-term respect like that. This is an offer that's going to get me into a lot of problems later on down the road. I need to stay away from this. Or this is a good offer. This person is bringing value to the I like this person. You know, so that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace.